eye-catching tower of St John's Old Trafford in the centre of Manchester's industrial area and its poetry-covered walls sets the scene of a vibrant church at the heart of the community.
The words for peace, see the large peace coming down, are joined by the word shalom, salam, shanti, pokash. Many different languages are spoken in this community.
Adjoining the church is St John's Centre, where support is offered to the varied immigrant community who live in the area.
If you think about the origins of the centre, they were back in the 1980s, around the time of the Moss Side riots. And the church at that time felt they needed to do something to respond to what they saw as inequalities that had led to the riots.
What we do is we provide ESOL classes, which are English for speakers of other languages. Everybody sort of helps each other along to learn the language. There's no attempt to try to convert people to Christianity because we respect people for who they are and where they are and what they are. And in turn, people respect us because of that.
Do you all feel confident?
Yeah.
Yes, and that's my goal.
Jesus had to escape into Egypt to escape Herod, so he was definitely an asylum seeker, and I can see the parallels that people are fleeing to Britain nowadays, and particularly arriving in Old Trafford.
9 are going to 81 9 times, and 9 are going to 36 4 times.
The maths that we do here at St John's addresses some of the issues that people have with learning about money.
If we were to make £600,000, how much should Vida get and how much should I get?
We've also got a computer room so that one of the members of the church, Louise, volunteers regularly to teach those who may feel intimidated by computers to learn a little bit more about how to use them, whether that be to develop their own CV or to begin to contact people in other parts of the world.
Right, ladies and gentlemen, eye down.
The Afro-Caribbean Over 50s Club is one of the many groups that make themselves at home at the centre, giving an opportunity for social contact and, of course, the hope of taking home some winnings.
Bingo!
The people who come to the African Caribbean Lunch Club are from many different parts of the Caribbean and many different Christian heritages. And what's always interesting is that in that particular group, they fuse, and they don't say that they've come to the Church of England parish centre. No, they've come to the lunch club, and they bring with them their different understandings of faith. So we often have good conversations about that.
The national Knit In for Syria movement was taken up by the community living round St John's Centre.
It was a day-long event where people came along and they spent the day knitting, talking to their neighbours. This is Muslims, Christians, people of no particular faith, but united in wanting to do something as the winter approaches in those mountains where people have become refugees, that they are given something practical, something that has been made here. So things were taken out the next day. But my point is that event was all organised by people who live in this community, who took over the centre for the day and used it just as I would want people to use it. The power of singing is manifold. We have fun. I mean, that's the most important thing about singing, that if it's not fun, then people wouldn't come. It's my belief that we won't do much about caring for God's creation unless we see it as also a source of great joy. And so we're going to send people out singing a song of joy about God's creation. There are aspects that we're all too comfortable in Babylon, in the culture where what you buy is what matters. That isn't what is celebrated in Isaiah 55. It's what is about us. The trees of the field will rejoice when we learn to live in closer harmony with them.
Catch a falling star and put it in your pocket, never let it fade away.
And catching the falling starlight of our nearest star is the job of St John's solar panels. The church has created the Sunshine Energy Cooperative to share its electricity with the community, a resource particularly celebrated at harvest time.
As a church and a co-op, we don't think that that energy that we have captured is only ours to keep. And so, for example, recently a local allotment group, not church members, they applied to us for what we call a sunshine grant. They wanted to put a beehive in the local allotment. Well, that doesn't fit well with our aims. So we gave them a grant from our feed-in tariff. In that way, I think we demonstrate that the church is, again, here to serve our neighbours. And, in this case, our neighbours who are part of God's creation too.